Good morning, John Harris Hurricane Heroes. We are so excited to have you all in the gym this morning for our March PBIS celebration. Our goal this month was to earn 15,000 hero slips, and we met that goal. Big round of applause. Way to go, kids. For our March celebration, we are choosing to do a March Madness basketball event. So first we want to welcome Miss Swinton. She'll be our MC for the event. So let's welcome Miss Swinton.
Alright, I bet you guys are excited because we have some really cool people here. All these athletes and students are here because they have always shown hero behavior in the classroom, and on the court, and on the field. Raise your hand if you've been to John Harris. Okay, all of my boys have top of the boys. Alright, I'm going to pass it to Coach Hanneman, and he's going to have his boys introduce himself and talk a little bit to you guys.
All right, we are super excited to be here today. My name is Coach Hanneman. I'm the boys basketball coach at Lincoln High School. All right, so if any of you boys are coming to Lincoln High School and you want to play basketball someday, hopefully I get to see you around here. We got summer camp coming up this summer in June. Talk to your parents about getting yourself signed up for that. That'd be something awesome to be a part of. Today I brought along with me 8 of our basketball players, and these guys had a great season, all right? They worked really hard all year long, and they performed really well, and they ended up having an excellent season, so we're extremely proud of them and all their hard work that they put in. Today we are going to, I'm going to introduce these guys, and then these guys are not only great basketball players, but they are great students in the classroom. And we value that more than being a great athlete at our school, at Lincoln High School. We want to make sure that you are excelling in the classroom. And these guys are going to talk to you about how to be a hero, so how to be helpful, show ownership, show respect, all right, and show excellence in your classroom, as well as on the basketball court, all right? So before we talk about some of those questions about being a hero, I'm going to have these guys introduce themselves, and they're going to say their name, they're going to say which elementary school they went to. And if they went to John Harris, I want you guys to give a big round of applause and scream and hoot and holler for them, all right? If they say John Harris, okay? And then they're going to tell you, this is really important, I want you guys to listen to this one. They are going to tell you what their favorite game at recess was when they were in elementary school just a few years ago, all right? So, stand up, boys. All right, I'm handing the mic off. They're going to say their name, they're going to say their elementary school, and then they're going to say their favorite game at recess.
I'm Edison, and I went to John Harris for elementary. And my favorite game at recess was kickball.
I'm Brody. I went to John Harris also. My favorite game at recess was playing football.
I went to Rosa Parks, and my favorite game at recess was Lightning.
I'm Sam. I went to Madison, and my favorite recess game was football.
I'm Sam. I went to Sonia Sotomayor, and my favorite recess game was football.
My name is Andre. I went to Terry Redmond. My favorite game at recess was basketball.
My name is Justin. I went to St. Michael. My favorite game at recess was football.
My name is Zay. I went to Lowell Elementary, and my favorite game was football.
All right, thank you guys. Now, I'm going to ask these guys some questions. questions about how to act on the basketball floor, but also how to act in the classroom. And we're going to be talking about your guys' 4 pillars of being a hero. All right, so our first pillar is the H, the helpfulness pillar. My first question is to Eddie. How do you show support and help for others on your team?
I just try to be a good teammate and show people support on and off the court. And if my teammates are having like a good time on the court or a bad time, just try to build them up and make sure they're doing what they need to be doing.
All right, now we're going to shift our focus to the classroom, because just as important as athletics is our classroom. The next question is for Luke here. How do you help others succeed in school?
In school, you'll learn many topics, and you might understand something, and you can see that a classmate doesn't. And if they don't, help them out, because they'll love that, and you'll become good friends on the court.
All right, so really, really important to be willing to help others, help your teacher while you're in that classroom. Our second pillar here is showing excellence. All right? My next question is for Dre. What does striving for excellence look like on the court?
Striving for excellence on the court, it starts just as a practice or a game or a shoot around. I mean, just giving my all always, regardless of who's watching. Just always give my all on the court.
So Dre talked about showing great effort, all right? And that helps you show excellence when you're on the basketball court. Moving on to the classroom here, showing excellence. Brody, this question's for you. How do you push yourself to be the best you can in school?
I focus on getting all my work done. You got to get all your work done if you want to play sports, because that's the most important thing first. And then just, if you're confused, just ask for help. Your teachers will be there for you. They want you to succeed as much as you. So just keep being helpful for yourself and for others.
Great job, Brody. All right? So showing excellence, they talked a lot about effort and doing things the right way. The next thing here that we're going to talk about is respect, the R of your guys' hero. So I got this question for Sam to grow here, and it's talking about basketball. How do you show respect in the game of basketball, even in challenging situations?
On the court, you can show respect by treating your teammates the right way, not getting angry at them, listening to your coaches, making sure you're always listening and paying attention to what they're saying, and even if like the refs make a bad call, you just move on to the next play and not worry about it too much.
Important to treat people the right way. Now we're shifting to talking about the classroom, which is just as important here. Isaiah, this question's for you. How does respect, or what does respect look like in the classroom?
In the classroom, like you gotta respect like your teachers because they're the ones teaching you, and then you gotta respect your classmates because those are your friends, and you don't want them to be your friends.
Great job, Jay. Important to show respect in the classroom as well. Out there at the recess, whether you're on the playground or you're in the field playing, important to show that respect. All right, the last one of your guys' hero is ownership. And we're going to ask Justin this question right here. So Justin, the question for you is, looking at basketball, how do you take responsibilities for your actions as a player on the basketball court?
How I take responsibilities, if I make a mistake, I don't blame anyone else, and whether it's like a bad pass or a bad shot, just move on to the next play.
Thank you, Justin. Important to show ownership, important to accept when you make a mistake and learn from it and grow from it. Last question here that I have to ask about ownership is dealing with the classroom. And this one's going to go to Sam Erickson. Sam Erickson, what does taking ownership of your education mean to you?
Taking ownership of my education means asking help if you need it, and if you don't do so great on a test or a quiz, there's no one else to blame besides yourself, and that just means studying harder and doing what you need to do better next time.
see that the classroom is just as important, if not more important, to these guys than that basketball floor. And everything that they do in the classroom bleeds onto the basketball floor. When you talk about being a hero, all right, the main things that kept coming up to me was I have to show great effort at all times, and I have to have a really good attitude doing it. And those are two things that you can always control in your life no matter what. Having great effort and having a positive attitude in any situation that you're in. So thank you guys for letting us talk. I'm going to hand the mic over, all right, back to Courtney, and then we'll go from here. So thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Give the Lincoln boys a hand. All right, something that they said that stuck out to me is always doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's easy to do the right thing when our teacher's watching or our coach is watching. But how can we do the right thing when other people, when no one's watching, okay? In the classroom or at recess, always doing the right thing no matter what. Okay, the Washington girls are gonna talk, these guys kind of talk about our hero expectations. They're gonna kind of talk about, since they were such good students and athletes, they get to do a lot of fun things. So they're gonna kind of talk about their memories of high school, things like that. All right, here we go.
All right, I'm Claire. I went to John Harris. I'm going to talk about my favorite basketball memory. My favorite memory was probably winning the state championship in 2022. So that was really fun. And my favorite part was playing with my teammates because your teammates are your best friends. And how you can treat them is like with respect, with your hero, and that's my favorite part, is just playing with my teammates and having fun and playing our sport. My name is Brittany, and I also went to John Harris. My favorite basketball memory, I have to go along with Claire, definitely winning state our sophomore year was so much fun. Other than that, I love every day, playing with my teammates, making memories, having lots of laughs. Building those relationships with your teammates, honestly, is very important. So I really love that part of it. My name is Brittany, and I also went to John Harris. My favorite memory is bus rides and just hanging out with our teammates on and off the court. My name's Kate, and I also went to John Harris. My favorite memories have been with Bonnie because it helps us grow closer and perform better on the court.
Okay, I'm Coach Parrish. You know, we're going to practice something with you guys right now, so just listen very carefully how we're going to do it. Okay? I am going to say, hey, let's give 2 big claps for these girls, and then you guys all together. All right, it's only 2, so we're going to practice. We're going to practice. Are you listening? So I'm going to say 2 big claps for the girls, and you guys are? Fantastic. Very, very well done. Now, here's the thing that I want you guys to recognize, what we just talked about right here. They talked about games, but did they talk about referees? Did they talk about the score? Did they talk about any of those things? No, what did they talk about was one of the best things. Being with your teammates, being with other people, belonging, and hanging out and having fun. Okay? 2 of the things that these guys have been fantastic at, and I know that the Lincoln boys are the exact same way. All right, one of the things that we talk about all the time is be a good teammate. Be a good teammate talks about how you treat each other, how you respect each other, how you own things, everything that fits underneath the heroes. So, be a good teammate. Okay? And then the last one is, we always talk about is belonging. And you heard them say it many, many times. Hanging out with my friends, going on bus rides, doing all of those little things. So we want to encourage you to follow those hero characteristics and be a good teammate and include everybody. So with that, I'm going to pass it back to you, Coach.
Okay, one more thing I want to ask our Washington girls. All of these girls got awards for academics. We just had our banquet, and I'm sure the Lincoln boys did too. But I want them to kind of talk about what they're involved in, like not athletics, because a lot of you will go to middle school and high school, and maybe you don't want to be involved in sports. And we just want you to know there's a lot of other things you can be involved in too, volunteer work. So if you guys want to.
I'm involved in Best Buddies and just events at Washington I go to for fun. I did softball as well, and I also just like going to other athletic events or other things to support our other classmates and just our school.
I also play softball, school ball, and travel ball, student council, Best Buddies, Link Crew, all of that stuff is really good to get involved in. I'm involved with Link Crew, Best Buddies, Renaissance, student council, volleyball, basketball, track, softball, all you can name. It's good to be involved because the more you're involved, the more you're doing the right things and you're staying on top of your schoolwork and have a lot of fun doing a lot of different things.
We're ready for a few competitions. Now in my class, we've been talking about our favorite PE warm-up, because we kind of have our own March Madness battle over there. And we had a hula hoop contest, and there were some kids that made like the finals, and they got a sports card because they were the last ones hula hooping. Now I can't pick all of you, and I know I have really, really good hula hoopers, but if you were one of the last hula hoopers that made it, raise your hand. I'm going to pick just a few of you, and you're going to go against any of these high schoolers that want to move. Okay? If you're going for the John Harris students, clap for the John Harris students. All right. If you're cheering for the high school students, clap. No. You are cheering for the John Harris ones. All right. Okay. All right. How about this? If your hula hoop stops or touches the ground, just sit down in your hula hoop, just like we did in class. All right, are we ready? Okay. All right. On your mark, get set, hula hoop. in the classroom, and in the specials, okay? So, we're gonna start with the girls. So my Washington girls better be ready. Okay, Sophie in 501, Abby in 503, Layla in 504. Okay. Emma in 403, Raya 401, Sophie in 403, Emily in 403, and then we gotta get Claire and on the nose for her sister. Claire on 401. Alright. skills. Okay, you're not gonna tell me, just think about it. Okay?